So what's it like to be a residential electrician? My name is Jason Shadowin, and the company I own is called Service Detectives. It's a third generation business. It was my wife's grandfather that started our business back in 1968. We do a lot of meter service, panel change outs, redevicing homes, rewiring homes, things like that. So this is the back of one of my box trucks. This is my service truck that I drive. As you see, I got lots of shelving, I got a workbench, I got space for ladders, ladder rack, conduit, light bulbs. But I'm a very organized person, so as you see the shelves behind me here, they actually have bins and bin numbers, and in each one of those I know exactly what parts are in there, how many of each part. And then as you see here, we've got some parts in here for today that we're going to be installing. So I'm here in my mobile warehouse, my mobile office, where I spend a lot of my time. This is my service truck on the inside here in the cab. I sit in here quite a lot, and I put together estimates and go over inspections that I've just done on houses. So throughout the day, this is where I spend a lot of my time driving between jobs and driving back to the office. So one of the things we're doing today is replacing this meter service to where it's up to Aaron's, our utility company specifications. So be a meter disconnect combo, grounding, it'll go completely through that roof there, all that fun stuff. So this is a 100 amp electrical panel, and we are upgrading the service outside to 200 amp. So we're going to be installing a 200 amp breaker panel in here. All right, so we got the new panel installed. We got it all nice and labeled. It looks really nice. Everything's professionally labeled, went through and traced out all the circuits. Looks pretty good. All right, so I got the new meter service up and power's connected. And this is a cool one because it's got a meter disconnect combo. So it has a meter service, and then inside of this right down here is your main shutoff for your house. So you have a way to shut off the entire power right here. The other cool thing, I do a lot of what's called whole home surge protection. Protects your entire home from surges, from lightning strikes, utility company, anything with a motor kicking on and off in your home. So great device that really protects your home. I work in attics quite a bit. This one's actually kind of decent. It's got some nice headroom to it. I get into a lot of different types of wiring, knob and tube, old braided Romex, newer Romex. There's all kinds of different wiring that I mess with, but this one's not too bad of an attic. Do a lot of attic and crawl space work. So I'm here in our break room, training room, kitchen. It's just one big monster room. Safety is a big priority. So the core purpose of our business is to help other people live in greater safety and comfort. So I told you I do a lot of different types of service work. And so changing out receptacles, light switches, adding lights, all kinds of cool stuff that I do throughout the day, not just meter services and panel change outs, but changing out receptacles or ground up, however you look at it. But if you go around your own home and you see an eye, black eye, so to speak, on your receptacle, it's a really good indicator that needs to be changed out. This one specifically, there was a space heater that was plugged into it, and the inside of this had just gotten worn out and just sit there arcing and sparking. So changed out that receptacle and saved the day. GFCI, ground fault circuit interrupters, is another type of receptacle I change out a lot of. And that's that little one that has that little fancy button on it right there. This one was specifically outside and had just rusted complete and just stopped working, wasn't working right. So I do smart switches, smart devices. So a lot of the stuff that I do involves Lutron Caseta. I am a certified installer for Lutron Caseta. Eaton Certified Contractor Network is another group that we're part of. Been part of them since 2009. I think you should always have some kind of a coach or mentor in your life, be it for your personal life, your business life, financial, spiritual, whatever you want to say. Always have a coach, always have a mentor, somebody that you can look up to and somebody that can always feed into your life. And once you learn those things, biggest thing is not to just stop there, but turn around and teach that. So whatever you learn, teach it to somebody else. So I'm in the process right now of hiring on an apprentice so that I can train them and teach them my 23 years of electrical knowledge, especially in residential. So we're out here in our warehouse, and these are some upcoming jobs that I have: meter service, panel change outs, some breaker change outs, some different stuff. I also have a training board up here to teach people how to wire in light fixtures and switches and all that good stuff. Pretty cool little area. I do a lot of video for our business. I have lighting equipment and different backdrops that I can use, green screen, all kinds of cool stuff. I do a lot of videos for our YouTube channel, Service Detectives, and our other business, My Office Help. I mentioned earlier that our business is 3 generations, and we've went through a few changes. It started out as Starnes Electric, as I mentioned before, and then we were Cole Electric when Shayna's parents took over. And then in 07, we changed our name to Electrical Detectives. And then we started getting into other services and we changed our name to Service Detectives. So that's what we are today, as Service Detectives. So there you go. There's a little bit of a day in the life of me as an electrician and a little bit about what I do. It's a lot deeper than that because there's a whole other process that comes along with it when talking with customers and learning what to look for and educating the customers in that process of giving them solutions and letting them choose. So we're always open if you, as a high school student, college age student, want to come and ride along and shadow myself, or here in the office if there's a office job that maybe you're looking at as well. Would love to have you come along. You can always give us a buzz here at 993-4357, or you can find us online at servicedetectives.com. So I've really enjoyed spending some time with you. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a buzz and make it a great day.